Okay, so I removed the flooring that went the other direction. I still have to sawtooth it in, but or I forget what the flooring guys called it, but you know, stagger the cut around these things so it's the seam is not all on one length, you know, on one straight line. And you can see the existing subfloor is pretty cheese dick. I actually replaced that. I cut it out and replaced it and built a structure underneath it to support it. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to take all this stuff out, cut it, and then put a plywood subfloor on it. But you can see it's pretty, I don't know, maybe that's standard. Maybe it's standard. This is the transition right here from these here are floor joists. So this is the transition from the floor joists come in right here, and this is the subfloor that went perpendicular to those joists, and then these joists start like this, and the subfloor went like this. But it looks like when they laid this subfloor, they started at the other end, probably flush, and came to here, and they just left it. Wherever it ran out, generally, you know, within a foot of the other direction, they just left it. That's fine. I'm gonna cut it all out. See, this is actually, they had cut that just right for a piece to go like this, and then so I'm gonna cut that all uneven. But now here, this is what's weird too. The flooring goes underneath this lath and plaster wall, and it goes underneath over here too. See, the flooring goes, it's like the wall was built on top of the flooring. And you know, I guess that's how they did it, but I'm not sure how to do the either I'm going to cut that out totally right there flush with the wall, or I'm going to have to put a big transition there anyway. That's like an inch difference between, that's the flooring, right, and up to where the previous owner put that. They put a subfloor over the floor and then put tile on top of that. Oh no, you can see that probably before they even worked on it, somebody put a plywood subfloor or a plywood floor on top of this existing floor, and then put linoleum on it, and they laid tile over that. So it's about an inch. That's about an inch difference. So I'm gonna have to do an inch transition that I think I'm gonna extend throughout that whole thing, and so I might just cover all that up. I don't know. I don't know what to do on that yet, but I'm gonna try to cut it even. I don't want to take that baseboard off because I took that one off and it broke. And so I'd rather not take that off. We'll see. Maybe I need to, just to make the flooring look right there. It's gonna be an area where people see. This is the dining room, so now I'm just gonna start cutting. I guess I will take that baseboard off. Damn it. You know, and I keep vacuuming. Every time I do something, I vacuum. This has just been covered in dust and crap. So yeah, this is going to be quite the process. I could probably leave this as a subfloor. This is what the flooring guy was saying, and just replace these pieces in here. You know, this subfloor here is actually the same as the flooring. I mean, same thickness anyway. It's different wood. Well, maybe it's the same even wood. Maybe the Douglas fir flooring and the subfloor they used was the same. Kind of looks like. Maybe just a lower quality. But maybe I could just use my old. I have a sheet of plywood I bought for this, but maybe I could just use my old flooring that I just removed as the subfloor throughout here. But my goal was to shim it up so it's even with this floor. So I'll ponder on that for a few minutes before I start cutting. And so yeah, I taped up my return air vent, taped that up, and I'm working on keeping all the dust. So it's actually only 5 degrees outside right now, so I'm blowing out and then I'm shot backing every time I do anything that creates dust to try to minimize the dust. But on to the next step.